don't mind me just in my cute getup about to sing for you again. Is this not the cutest top you've ever seen in your life? It is a nightgown, but I'm covered up because I'm a princess, don't worry. I'm gonna sing again in my high school classes because I am finding a lot of comfort in talking to myself again. And as I wrote in the description before, this really is just for me to like feel like I'm my own best friend again. Whenever I go through periods of like watching my life, because like I'm always the one behind the camera making the memories and like recording them for other people, but this is the only chance I kind of have to do it for myself and to feel like I am like the narrator of my story. I know a lot of people like to like have a third person like see how other people perceive you, and I do sometimes, but I think it's really important to have the version and narrative of myself out there, and like something that also recording myself and watching it and no longer cringing, because I'm still having moments where I'm seeing all these insecurities. I'm like, oh, my teeth are looking like crusty because my teeth are crusty, and my hair or my glasses or the angle of my face or the clothes that I'm wearing. And slowly through these like 3 singing videos, I'm getting to a point where I'm watching and I'm actually listening and like seeing myself as a person, and I'm like, wow, I would actually like to be my friend if I was a second person. And I don't care if that sounds cocky or anything. I think it's a like essence of sounding like I'm starting to actually appreciate who I am as a person. And I used to always say like, oh, like I love myself, but loving myself is different than accepting myself. And I feel like I'm on the journey this year of like, accepting myself, and it's kind of out of nowhere and surprising. And it's not a resolution, it's just happening. So that's really fun. It took a lot of struggle to get here, but we're here. And I'm ready to sing. I tried to lower it, so hopefully it's not too loud. I said loving you is bigger than my head, and then you dove in, and then I said I'm afraid that I need men. You said need me then. If you are already scared, with your mouth up in the air, then try to breathe under the water through this tube. How long do you think we can sit here? Before we have to move. We don't talk much in the morning or beginning when you just arrived. I find that I've forgotten why I did it, and I know your middle name, but I might know you if I didn't. And the moments when you're kissing like a baby in the kitchen, hello. Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? Is it too much to ask? Is it? Bop, bop, bop. I love this song also. I know everyone's gonna be like, why are all my songs so sad? Because I was sad for a long time, okay? And I also have a playlist for I'm Just a Girl because I think it's okay to feel sad sometimes and want to feel emotion. And I feel emotion so intensely. I'm like hypersensitive to emotion because I'm an empath. No, I'm not like that. But I do feel things really intensely and rejection really intensely. So I think I've been like a people pleaser my entire life, and it has been really hard for me. And again, why it's such like a big deal for me to feel like I can look at myself and start to accept pieces that I've hated for a really long time. And I grew up, and yes, I'm going to be talking a lot about my like familial upbringing and the issues that I have, and it's not for me to like, I hate that a part of me always like discloses and is like, they're not bad people, because I care still what other people think about the people that have affected me, but I really don't think that my situational like occurrences, like the things that happen with them, do they still affect me to this day? Yes. Will they for the rest of my life? Yes. But I also think that their interaction with me as one person does not dictate how they are as people. I just think that I grew up in a household where I was not liked. You know, I think I always say they love me to the best of their abilities, and that's okay. But I think that because of my upbringing, I grew up like constantly trying to people please, doing everything that I could to be a version of me that wasn't me. And then when that didn't work, I was like, you know what? The right answer that you learn in all those movies is to be you. And so then I started being me, and that also didn't work. And so then I was like, what's the matter with me? And it wasn't for a very long time that I just realized that maybe it was partially me, but just that they did not like me. And, you know, when it's with friends or people in your life or acquaintances or whatever, that is something that you just kind of accept, like you grieve it, whatever. When it is your parents, I don't even know where to begin processing that, to not even like start to grieve a relationship that's over, but to grieve a relationship I never really had and that I fought for so hard. That was really hard for me. But the people-pleasing tendencies have started to die down, and it has led to a lot of people not liking me. I will say that. I used to be a lot of a pushover in certain like circumstances where I wanted to be liked or I wanted to be perceived in like a good light. And then once I started having boundaries and having moral like standards that I will not cross. Like, I am not the type of person that is like, just because you are my blood or just because you're a girl or just because we are like on this, we share this community, does that mean that I will excuse like other stuff that you do that is just wrong? You know, I think I am a firm believer in like holding yourself and other people accountable, and if it's real, like it's a real relationship and friendship and everything, you take that and you grow from it. You don't just like reject it or say that they're a bad person for calling you out on this. And I realized once I started doing that people did not like me anymore, and that was also hard. And then it was harder learning that people really didn't like me, even back when I wasn't trying to get them, like I didn't even know they noticed me. And then people were like, they don't like you, they hate you. And I was like, it hurts. It does. But when you lose yourself in the chaos of the sadness you're spewing out of your mouth. But it's necessary. It happens. I think you grow and you accept, and once you find, I think, the acceptance in yourself, you don't like crave it in other people the way that you used to. I don't like look for who I am associated with other people. I'm really focused on just rediscovering me. And this year, it's not that I don't know who I am. I feel like I constantly have to defend myself because of that people-pleasing tendency, but it's just like it's not that I don't know who I am, but it's that I want to be more firm on this new chapter of who I am, and of not holding myself back and being the one to hold myself back. So I am excited for those new changes and looking at myself and listening, putting my ears to the camera and being like, yeah, I hear you, Cynthia, you go, sister. And that excites me. That makes me happy. And I'm gonna keep talking and singing, and if you don't like it, bugger off, bro. What am I gonna say? I did that looking good with this nightgown. My $1 nightgown. And I'm gonna keep on yapping. You know? Signed off, Cynthia motherfucking Escobar.